Now, a lot of people have said, you know, what is this guy, Simcha Jacobovici, or when they mispronounce my name, Simcha Jacobovici, what does he know about archaeology? He knows diddly. He doesn't know anything, you know. He's not an archaeologist. And you know what? I have something to tell everyone. I am an archaeologist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not an archaeologist, I agree, right? But so what? I mean, I'm a journalist. People say he's just a journalist. I'm not just a journalist. I'm a journalist. You know, I'm good at what I do. What's wrong with that? Are these people who don't believe in the free press? I have a skill set. Not being an archaeologist doesn't mean that you don't have a skill set. My skill set is investigative journalism, and I bring the skills of an investigative journalist to bear on an archaeological story. Normally, investigative journalists, you know, poke and prod politicians. Nobody says, you're not a politician, you're not a professor of international relations, how dare you bother the President of the United States? They say, oh, that's a good journalist there, bother him. If I find out that a nuclear facility is not safe, right, you know, they'll give me an award, they'll give me an Emmy. I have 2 Emmys, but they'll give me another Emmy, right? They'll say, you know, nobody will say, you're not a nuclear physicist. Who gives you the right to talk about nuclear facilities? Nobody will say that. When it comes to history and archaeology, we all have to kind of worship at the altar of the archaeologist or the historian. Why? Why? I mean, they should be accountable to the skills of an investigative journalist. Now, I admire archaeologists. I don't think they know anything about statistics, so they shouldn't talk about common names as statistically insignificant. But when they talk about archaeology, gee, that's what they should be talking about. And for my part, what I do is what they can't do, is connect dots. What I've done is I've gone to statisticians for statistics, to DNA experts for DNA, to archaeologists for archaeology, to epigraphers for epigraphy, and I've connected the dots. And the picture that emerges is compelling, that we may very well have the Jesus family tomb. Now, if somebody has a problem with that, deal with the facts. Where did I not do my job properly? Did I go to some third-rate university? No, I went to Harvard, University of Toronto, you know. I mean, I went to the biggies. Free University of Berlin, I went to everybody. So where did I go wrong? If you have a problem with what I've done, by all means, point it out, I'll correct myself. But to say he's just a journalist, I have an answer for that. I'm not just a journalist, I'm a damn good journalist. And I did my job, and now it's up to the archaeologists and the other experts to do theirs.